in that afternoon, and by the time I got home from work, there was a woman I'd never met asleep on my couch with a toddler curled against her side. Ethan met me at the door before I could ask anything. He said it fast, like he'd been rehearsing it the whole drive home from wherever he picked them up. His sister Renee was here. Her son Theo was too. They were staying with us for a while. His parents were coming too, to help, and they'd all be here by evening. I asked him why nobody had called me. He said it happened fast. He said Renee needed somewhere safe, and our house, the one I'd inherited from my grandmother, the one that was in my name alone because Ethan's credit had never recovered from a business failure years ago, was the only place big enough. I looked at Renee on the couch. There was a yellowing bruise along her jaw, mostly healed, the kind that takes weeks to fade all the way. I didn't ask. I just nodded and said, okay, of course. By that night, Ethan's parents, Carol and Russ, had arrived with 3 suitcases and an attitude like they were checking into a hotel they'd already paid for. Carol immediately started talking about how Renee just needed to think clearly, and how marriages go through rough patches, and how she hoped this wouldn't turn into something dramatic. Russ asked me, within an hour of walking in, whether I'd considered refinancing the house now that everyone's going to need more space. I let it go. Renee needed quiet, and I wasn't going to make her first night somewhere safe about my discomfort. 3 days in, I found the restraining order. Renee had left a folder on the kitchen table, and a page had slid out. It named her husband Dale and listed 2 prior incidents. The most recent filing was dated 4 days earlier, the same week they'd all shown up at my door. That night, Theo had a nightmare, and Renee was up with him in the guest room. I went down for water around 1 a.m. and heard Carol's